If the mirage were to be water, why not those close by the mirage see water?
But okay, so tell me, the cheesecake, the best cheesecake that you can think of in this world, does it have the capacity to satiate you at that moment? Yes, no. Yes, raise your hands. Yes, raise your hands. Yes, it does happen so many times. Raise your hands. Okay, now tell me, this cake, the cheesecake which satiates you, which moment? The first moment, second moment, third moment, fourth moment, which moment? Because let's say 100 moments, they don't exist together. If they do exist together, we can say that yes, total. But there's no total. The first moment, the 99 moments are yet to come. Second moment, the first one is gone. Remain 98 years yet to come. So there's no one moment where all these 100 moments of the cheesecake come together, which satiates you. So which moment of the cheesecake satiates you? Tell me. Which moment? Anyone? Anyone raise hands? Okay. Arjuna.
Geshe, I think it is a collection of moments, not any specific moment.
Okay, the collection. But when did it exist? The first moment, the second moment, third moment? Because the time, there's no time known as collection of time. It's the first, when you say 1 year, for example, today is not 1 year, today is only 1 day. Although we say today is 2025, but in actuality it's only 1 day. 2025 has a minimum 365 days. But today does not have 365, it's only 1 day. Likewise, what is this collection of the moments? It existed at the first moment or second moment?
We can't say exactly.
We cannot say that. We cannot say this. Thank you. We cannot say this. Okay, so when these questions are pushed to us, right? You said, that's true, I cannot really find it. Okay, how many of you feel that? Raise hands. That's true, because this the time, let's say, the 100 moments of this cheesecake doesn't really exist in one chunk. For example, like say, the book with 200 pages, it exists in one time. 200 pages together in one time. But these 200 moments of the mind, the cheesecake, do not exist in one single time. So they necessarily exist at different times. So if they're different times, then they say either this moment, second moment, third moment, so forth. And during the second moment, it's not like the other moments are waiting there in queue. No, they are not there at all. First moment is gone, it will not repeat at all. And during the third moment, even the first and second moment, these two moments are gone. They will never come back ever again. And the remaining moments are yet to come at all. So if you go like this, then we see that which moment really satiates me, which moment of the cheesecake actually satiates. We think about it very seriously, then say if uneasiness comes to your mind, that's true, I can't really give the answer. Uneasiness comes to you. Okay, how do you really feel little uneasiness here? Reasons? Yes, I agree. I cannot say that it's totally meaningless analysis. Yes. So the little uneasiness. So this uneasiness is because of this analysis contradicting our belief in intrinsic object, intrinsic cheesecake satiating you. So this belief in the intrinsic cheesecake, that is being challenged by this analysis. So this is reflected. Why? That the belief in the intrinsic cheesecake to satiate you, that is something which is so ingrained in the mind. So ingrained in the mind. We just believe, we just take for granted that it's true. This cannot be challenged. Now for the first time it's challenged. And they say challenge means that it's like your ground is being shaken. The ground of your belief system is being shaken. So you feel the disturbance, mental uneasiness. Okay. Back like many years ago, when I was in my first year or the second year of my time in IBD, many years ago, like 30 years ago, I was reading a book on emptiness. And actually I was not at all, even close to the time for my study of the emptiness. But I was so curious to learn. Brothers, and this question was asked there. Where is this act of production? At some seed, at some the sprout. And I was thinking, I could not get the answer at all. And it left a deep sense of disturbance in my mind. Not because that I'm so dull that no answer is there. Because this answer is also almost impossible. You cannot really give the answer. There should be an answer, but the answer is impossible. Should be the answer. Who's saying this? My self-grasping ignorance saying this. But there's no answer. Who's saying this? The reality is saying this. So there's a discrepancy between the reality, how now I am discovering the reality, and what my self-grasping ignorance is telling me that there should be the answer. So there's a discrepancy there, so clash there. So this clash is manifested in the form of uneasiness within us, disturbance within us. If it does happen, it's a very good thing. So these are things where these questions which challenge you and makes you feel a little uneasy or giving rise to disturbance, identify these questions. But make sure that these questions, contemplating this, the disturbance is so unbearable. But don't worry too much about that part. So this can happen to people 1 out of 10,000. May not be 1 out of 1 million, but for sure 1 out of 10,000. So you and me, don't worry. Little disturbance comes, don't worry. It will not be like unbearable disturbance. So if unbearable disturbance comes, which means that somebody can be very, very meritorious, extremely meritorious. Unless one is very meritorious, this unbearable, they say, the experience cannot come. Okay, so with this in mind, with this analysis, so what we said is that this analysis, there's uneasiness there. So what gives rise to uneasiness? And there's no answer according to conventional, on the conventional level. So this is known as the ultimate analysis. And to identify, so what is the ultimate analysis? What is conventional analysis? What kind of analysis falls under the category of the conventional analysis? What kind of analysis falls in the category of the ultimate analysis? The fine line between these two is what differs between these two traditions. Savatanta Madhyamaka and Prasanga Madhyamaka, the two differ in identifying where lies this demarcation between the ultimate analysis and the conventional analysis. Okay, so how many understood this? Thus far what I discussed, how many understood this?